Meeting for Monday, June 18th. There is a quorum with all three commissioners present. Betsy Dillon, would you lead us in the flag salute?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have any public comment? Rachel, would you like to check? And just to let folks know, we did not move forward under the deliberation items, Resolution 18-198 regarding the PFD. That's not moving forward today. All right, we'll start with notice.
Okay, I make a motion to approve one notice item, that's Resolution 18-192.
Second.
Mr. Martin.
Good morning, Commissioners. Eric Martin, Director of Public Works, here to speak into Resolution 18-192, a notice of hearing regarding a franchise request submitted by Puget Sound Energy to construct, operate, and maintain water mains and cathodic protection cables in Lewis County rights-of-way. The hearing will begin on or after 10 a.m., July 9th, 2018, in the Commissioners' hearing room. This is a franchise for the Jackson Prairie facility that's operated by PSE. They have a water system that they use for cooling purposes, I think. It's a pretty limited area, but we'll have all the details at the hearing on July 9th. Any questions about the notice?
Questions? Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
It's been moved and seconded to approve Resolution 18-192. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
I move to approve the consent items, which is the approval of minutes from the June 11th, 2018 business meeting, and also Resolution 18-193, approval of warrants.
Second.
All right.
Good morning, Commissioner. Suzette Smith, Chief Accountant from the Auditor's Office, here to present to you Resolution number 18-193. This is the weekly approval of warrants against the various county departments. Last week, we issued 114 regular warrants, number 800161 through 800274, for a total of $270,160.74. We note the following warrants as a skip in sequence. These were issued on behalf of our special purpose districts, number 800085 through 800160. And we still are in the implementation phase of Munis AP, so the warrants are a little bit light. We will get caught up on those invoices, and so the dollar amounts will increase. Any questions?
Thanks, Ms. Smith.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Suzette.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the consent items, approval of minutes, and Resolution 18-193. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, I make a motion to approve 4 deliberation items, starting with Resolution 18-194 through Resolution 18-197.
Second.
Good morning, Commissioners. Greg Snelson, Real Estate Services Department. Speaking on Resolution 18-194, award an easement to the City of Napavine, excuse me, for an extension of a water line. County owns a small triangular piece of property at the corner of Kuntz Road and Woodard Road. The City of Napavine excuse me, is requesting that the county grant them a 10-foot wide waterline easement along the southwesterly edge of it. This waterline easement is to extend a water service that's at the opposite corner there of Woodard Road for future development within the city. And the parcels that they're looking at would be the ones to the southeast of the yellow highlighted parcel. This easement will not interfere with the county's current or anticipated future use of the property, and payment of $400 has been submitted to process the easement for the city. Any questions?
Thank you, Mr. Snelson.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Martin.
Morning, Commissioners. Eric Martin, Director of Public Works, speaking to resolutions 18-195 and 18-196. The first is a local program state funding agreement between Lewis County and the Washington State Department of Transportation for the Coal Creek Drive project. So this is a FEMA project that requires a local match. So credit goes to Ed Orcutt for finding some of this local programs funding money in the capital budget right at the end of session there. We are eligible for up to $125,000 to help with our match for this project. So this agreement would just be accepting those funds. Any questions?
We appreciate his doing that, especially at the very end of the session. That's sometimes very difficult.
Yes, and it sounded like it was a stretch, but we appreciate it a lot. So, the second is Resolution 18-196, listing the bids received and contractor selected for the Coal Creek Drive long-term bank protection project. County Special Maintenance Project number SM15F739300030, and FEMA project number DR4253. Bids were received and opened on June 12th, and Steel Trucking was the lowest responsive bidder with a bid of $816,342.78. This is quite a bit below the engineer's estimate, which I don't have the total listed here, but it was about 1.4 million. So very good bid by Steel.
And you've been in conversation with them too, haven't you?
We have, and they appear like they are prepared to honor their bid and get to work. So they understand that the tight timelines involved in this project, and they feel they are prepared and ready to do a good job for us, and we're excited about it. So,
Eric, what's the start date on this?
We should start by about, I think, let me see, look at a calendar here. I think we're going to start on July the, I think we're going to start on July 9th. We can't get in the water till the 15th, so they can mobilize, they can start setting up, they can, do some different things above the water line. And then on July 15th, the fish window opens and they can actually start working in the water.
So on a project like this, it's quite a bit of stabilization they're going to have to do. What is the time frame on that? What do they anticipate? How many months will it take for them to get this done?
So it's I think it's a 60-day project. And so we're looking at probably
1st of September?
Yeah, 1st of October, probably more like mid-October.
Right.
The fish window's open from July 15th to September 15th. In the past, we have been able to, if needed, get an extension to the 1st of October. So hopefully we won't need that, but it could be available to us if we do. And then once they actually get out of doing the water work, which is when you can, during the fish windows, when you can do that work, there'll be more cleanup work to do and work above the water line that'll need to get finished. So we're anticipating hopefully sometime in October they'll finish this up.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
And it's nice that you've picked a local firm.
Yeah,
Yes.
well,
Shameless?
they have control over that with their bid. And,
Yes,
and so, but yes, we're always glad when we get to work with local folks.
Thank you, Eric.
Next.
Thanks.
Ms. Dillon.
I'm Betsy Dillon. I'm a senior engineer with the Lewis County Public Works, speaking to Resolution 18-198.
Or 197?
Oh, I'm sorry, 197.
Okay.
This resolution is a listing of bids and the contractor selected for the Vader Enchanted Valley Water Reservoir Construction Project. This contract provides for the improvement of the Vader Enchanted Valley Water District by furnishing all labor, materials, and equipment for the construction of a 250,000-gallon steel water reservoir and all of the associated appurtenances and work, all in accordance with the plans, contract, and standard specifications. The call for bids was made on April 2nd, 2018, and the project was advertised for 2 consecutive weeks in the Chronicle and the Daily Journals of Commerce Seattle and Portland, and on the county's website. Public Works received 2 responsive bids on April 24th. T. Bailey was the lowest responsive bid at $1,231,032.88. And the engineer's estimate for the project was $1,216,275. And Public Works recommends the acceptance of the low bid by T. Bailey. Have any questions?
Questions?
Thank you, Betsy.
Thank
And
Thank you, Betsy.
last week, you and Eric presented at the Vader City Council, and you kind of laid it out for him. You did a good job. It did say, you did indicate that it's going to impact rates a little bit, but at the same time, they're getting about $1.5 million project for, or $1.8 million for about $1.5 million. So, and the price of steel and some other factors in there. So, yeah, you guys did a great job.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded to approve the deliberation items, Resolution 18-194 through 197. Any further discussion or questions? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Good of the order.
Well, I probably do, but I just can't think of anything.
You want to say about Winlock?
Oh, Winlock, yeah. Great day, great, lots of people. Man, it's crazy a lot of people. So good parade. I know that usually when you go up, I guess you're headed north, but when you make the corner there, usually you start running out of folks, but they were lined all the way down and around the corner to the egg.
And
so,
candy. You start running out
kudos,
of candy by the time you
yeah,
turn
we
the
ran
corner.
out of candy. Kudos to the city, and it was a great event. Lots of people there. Had a lot of fun.
Yes.
It was a perfect day. Had a great time. And I'm looking forward to, I won't make the 4th of July parades, but I will make the Toledo parade. Toledo Cheese Days is always a lot of fun. So.
And Saturday was pretty full when you think about Chef's Night Out was happening, sold out, and funds there were to reduce poverty in Lewis County. It was an amazing night with amazing chefs, wonderful food, and hats off to United Way for that great activity.
I don't think they could have put another table in there.
No,
It was.
we were pretty.
It was packed.
Mhm.
Really packed.
Great
So
night.
reflects the attitude of the citizens of Lewis County, and also beyond Lewis County.
Mhm.
Great event.
Yes. And there was the barn bash at the Southwest Washington Fair. And when I arrived after the dinner for Chef's Night Out, I asked our fair manager, so how many people are here? She said as of when they first started, they had sold 300 tickets, and probably 50 to 100 other people had come in. So it was a very successful event. A lot of things going on there, a lot of line dancing and kids having a good time. It was a wonderful event. First time, and I hope it repeats itself. It's great. Press conference, any items? I'm like an old saw, but I want to remind people for this Thursday, June 21st, from 1 to 3 in this very room is the Rural Broadband Program Workshop. So you need to register online at commerce.wa.gov/CERB. And if you have trouble with that, just call our offices and we'll help you with that. So once again, this Thursday to talk about rural broadband, Lewis County Courthouse in this very room from 1 to 3.
And unfortunately, I will probably not be there because I will be over in Skamania County meeting with the commissioners over there, along with our regional timber lobbyists to look over some things and see what's going on, to see if we can support a little more timber harvest in our region.
Yes,
So
go for it. Any other comments? Okay.
With no further business, I move to adjourn.
second.
It's been moved and seconded to adjourn. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you for coming.